I've always been obsessed with space and space buns and xenon and all that stuff. And now it's making all the sense in the world because I know who I am. This is how I found out I'm an angel, and I have a lot of wisdom that I'm supposed to be sharing with you guys to pave the way for Jesus' return. So I'm going to explain to you how I know I'm an angel, and eventually everybody's going to realize it, but I'm just here to do my job, do my mission. Sometime in like February, started having dreams. I was in the heavenly courts. I was surrounded by massive white lights, full circle, and I was in the middle, and they were just telling me over and over and over again, you're an angel, you're an angel, you're an angel, you're an angel, and over and over and over again. And I just woke up and I was like, whoa, what just happened? So had that dream, and the boyfriend I had at the time, I did mention to him, didn't really seem to make any sense, and I told my discipleship leader sister about it, and she said absolutely not, there's no such thing, no angels here, whatever. So I just kind of let it go. All the spiritual stuff really started happening to me like really fast out of nowhere, so I'm just like, I don't know what to think, so I just let it go. But I felt a lot of peace when I was there and hearing that, but I let it go. And then like a week later, it hit me like a brick. I was sitting in my car on my phone doing something, and the download went poof. It said, you're an angel, like literally out of nowhere. Wasn't thinking about angels, wasn't nothing. I was just on my phone, and it was late at night, probably like 11 o'clock, so the veil was getting thinner during the time where, you know, you can connect with heaven a little bit easier. So it hit me real hard, and I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be doing something with this information. So kind of started just keeping it to myself and just praying about it. Kept praying about it, kept praying about it. And then it was my birthday, turned 33 in February, and one of my students gives me a beautiful little painting for my birthday, and it is a painting of an angel with a little Lion of Judah that looks like my little dog, who looks like a little Lion of Judah, and no other reason of why she decided to draw a painting of an angel for me, but just another confirmation that God was trying to tell me. And let me tell you all the confirmations that I've gotten since then. There's so many. So I know this to be very, very true. And then I got to find my angelic name, what my angel name is. So I was sitting at the church with a friend who we were discussing, you know, church stuff, very knowledgeable. And he said, well, you know, you can pray and you can ask for your angelic heaven name, right? Did you know you could do that? And I said, no, I didn't know that. He's like, yeah, it's in the Bible. You can pray, you could ask for your name. What's your name in heaven? Because you guys know our birth name is not the same as our heaven name. So I was like, cool. He was like, yeah, I don't remember what he said his was, but he's like, yeah, you know, it took a little bit, but I got mine. And he told me what it was. I was like, cool, okay, awesome. So I just prayed about it, and within the hour, it popped up in my head, Aowen. I was like, really? Okay. So how I got confirmation, literally it popped up out of nowhere. So yes, I am a huge Lord of the Rings fan, grew up loving Lord of the Rings. I loved Aowen so much that I named my bearded dragon as a child, and I named her or him, don't know what it was, but I named him Aowen because I love the name so much. I love that bearded dragon so much. So the name Aowen popped up in my head like an hour later after I prayed. I was like, okay, interesting. And then sure enough, I go on Facebook, and a big old picture of a bearded dragon pops up on my Facebook. I did not tell anybody about Aowen, the name popping in my head. I was not with my friend anymore. Nothing. There is no reason why a big old picture of a bearded dragon pops up on my Facebook. I didn't say nothing. Nothing. that was God's confirmation to me to tell me that the name that popped up was in fact my name, my angelic name, when I prayed for it and asked for it, because I had named my bearded dragon Aon. All of that connection. That's confirmation. Like, this is the Scooby-Doo detective stuff that God's been putting me through for like this past year. I think it's been a year now almost. Like, it's flying by and not at the same time. It's a lot. But yeah, all these little confirmations and clues and stuff. So Aowen is a very biblical design character as well. She was kind of designed, they say, like off of Mary, but she's bold, courageous. She had to go through healing. She is, amazing on horses. When I was little, I rode horses. Tried to do some barrel racing. I did a lot of biblical stuff when I was little. Literally everything you could think of, from horse riding, played trumpet, color guard, dancing with the flags, violin, what else? Archery, loved archery, garden club. I'm sure there's more. I literally have done every single biblical thing, and I did not do that on purpose. It was God leading my life. Archangel Gabriel has been following me, and he's the one that probably got me to do the trumpet. For sure, Michael has been around me since I was a child. I have books, drawings that I have found, drawn little blue people and stuff. Like, I know that's Michael. Michael's angelic color is blue. Blue is a very angelic color. And I've seen Michael in my room. It freaked me out because I wasn't awake yet, so I didn't understand what was going on. And it was a lot to take in because I was getting waves of energy, frequency in my body. My body is very ascended right now. But I signed up for this, and I'm awake. And our job here is to remember who we are. We are all supposed to remember who we are. Whether we're human, starseeds, different universes, because there's different universes out there. There's different universal things here to help raise the frequency of Earth. So either you're an amazing human that God created and loves you very much and is trying to help and protect you, or you're somewhere from a different universe here to be a grid worker and a light worker and change your frequencies and expand consciousness and minds. I don't know if I'm supposed to wake up all the humans and stuff to know all this stuff. I have no idea. I'm just here to be blunt and bold with everybody, because there's going to be some crazy stuff that's going to be happening, and we all just need to wake up and not even care, because you know what? Jesus is going to return and ascend in heaven on earth. And yeah, I still am learning a lot, so I can't say I have all the answers, but boy, do I know a lot of stuff. I know a lot of stuff, and I know the Bible is corrupt, and there is a false God that has planted a lot of stuff in there. So you guys need to start trusting your spirit, God's spirit, the Holy Spirit, Sophia's spirit, wisdom. Pray for a lot of wisdom and a lot of discernment, because there's going to be a lot of spiritual warfare happening, and you need the discernment, and you need to take care of your body and your temples. So I need to start coming on here more and talking to you guys. Anybody wants to book any sessions with me, coaching, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, coaching, and I've just been helping people as much as I can. If you guys can donate to the ministry work, here to help, provisionally help people, not on here to beg or nothing like that, because I know God is providing a way, because that's just what I'm here for. So just laying out the knowledge for you guys. God bless.